Alright, here we are in a beautiful Clovis, California morning. Slightly warm, the skies are finally blue after a bunch of fires around here earlier. Anyway, 1949 Chevy Deluxe convertible, very nicely done, mild custom. This car belongs to a client that we've done a lot of cars for over the years. He likes to do little mild customs, that type of thing. We'll have some more cars coming up, collection-wise. The only reason he's selling it is due to health issues and his ability to drive them as much as he should right now. Finished in a jet black. I'm gonna walk around and tell you about it like we usually do. Nice touches and features on it, very high-end interior. We'll cover that when we come back around the driver's side just a little bit more, but always we'll stop over in the passenger side. Mercedes style cloth, soft power top. It does have power windows in it. Has AirTech air ride suspension in it, so it has airbags. Underneath the hood here is a 383 built 383 stroker GM 350. 383 cubic inches, dual quad, dual floor barrels, 700 R4 automatic overdrive transmission. It has four-wheel disc brakes on it, Ford 9-inch rear differential up front here. It has Mustang 2 front suspension with tubular control arms, all the stuff you would like in this type of car. Rack and pinion power steering, 4-bar suspension in the rear. Nice and subtle. Like I said, it's a mild custom, so they've shaved the hood trim off it. He looked forever for this piece. This is something you could have bought in Pep Boys way back in the day, but he was able to find a piece. The original hood still has the split down the middle, but they would have been a different kind of a trim from the factory. Tri-bar blue dot headlights. Just kind of smoothed off. Deluxe trim level. Kind of just a nice touch to leave some good factory chrome on it, bumpers, that kind of thing. Shave the door handles on it. It has wireless remotes that work. It also has safety access points that we'll talk about when we do the undercarriage portion of it. The Wilwood disc brakes on all four corners kind of gives you a feel. Billet specialty wheels, 17s on the front here. Jet black on this is just beautiful. 18s in the rear. All four power windows. Open the door here. Car's been done about 15 years. Kind of a labor of love. Almost all this gentleman's cars are either dark gray or black. Give us a call. We can kind of tell you about overall history of this build, that type of thing. It has very high-end interior done by Craig Wren here in the Clovis, Fresno area. Swiss leather, just really nice. Lexus seats. Back seat wise, we'll cover it for you. Has a nice waterfall. See, it has a dome light in the back here. Has tweets. We'll get over the driver's side and flip the seat up. Again, dual power seat, Lexus, all functional. Nice lines. Just mild custom modified. Again, shaped handles with remotes. 18-inch wheels and rubber on the back. We've got it set, you know, we dropped the pressures. We didn't put it all the way in the weeds. A little bit lower than you would normally ride it at. We took photos of different levels throughout this, so you'll see it sitting at different levels. These are straightness of the body panels. We'll get you into the trunk here. See me in the bumper there. 46 Chevy taillights. They're Frenched in the tail here, kind of a nice touch. All the deck lid trim has been shaved in the back here. Nice dual exhaust exiting the back. Again, factory style bumpers. Step back and I'll let you get a feel here. Nice cool convertible, that's for sure. Black cars are always fun. Triple black convertible, 49 Chevy. So over here, some perforated leather on the seat backs. Share that with you here. Again, same level. You'll see perforated leather inserts here. You'll see the speakers, tweets in the back. Flip the seat back. door. There's some custom pieces in here, and these are custom door seal plates that are chrome with black chrome inserts that actually match the dash. A lot of that's custom made stuff. 30,000 bucks in the interior and the trunk on this and the convertible top. You'll see the black chrome follows through here and the chrome. Tilt steering column, I did it style. Has vintage air conditioning. We'll obviously get you underneath the hood, and I'll do a little run video, kind of give you a feel of the gauges on it, go over the gauges with you. Kenwood audio system, high end, wait for the trunk, we'll cover more. Amps, bass in the back, 10 grand audio system roughly. In here, you set the ride control individually with a controller here, right here. If you can see it there, I don't know, I couldn't see my screen for a second. He does normal driving at 101 in the front, around 100 in the front, 68 in the rear. More accurate fuel gauge in the center console here. Kenwood audio control, power window switches, all 4 power windows. Give me an idea of the headliner again, power switch, or excuse me, power convertible top. All the hardware, top's been rebuilt. Emergency brake down here. Alright, we'll get you underneath the hood and cover the engine compartment and the powertrain. Very nice, fits the car nicely. Underneath the hood here is a GM 350 383 stroker, professionally built here in the Fresno Clovis area. Has aluminum cylinder heads on it. We'll also cover here in the beginning that it has no overheat issues. He's had it at the Pismo Beach several times. 190 degrees even on the hottest day, 110 degree day. Up front here is a vintage air conditioning front runner system, serpentine belt drive. These are nice and snug up against the block. Nice. It has a Edelbrock and Durashine dual quad intake manifold and dual four barrel carburetors on it. Has a Mallory distributor here. All nice braided lines, braided AC lines, heater lines. It has heat and air conditioning. Receiver dryer there. Some of the finer details up front here, some old school marbling done on the core support of the radiator. The radiator itself is a huge Corvette radiator. You can see it goes fender apron to fender apron. The transmission's a 700 R4 automatic overdrive transmission. The rear end is a Ford 9-inch rear differential with 373 ratio. You'll see power steering. It has a rack and pinion power steering like we talked about during the walk around. Here's the power steering reservoir right here. Coolant recovery here. Dual electric cooling fans on that huge cross flow radiator. Ceramic coated Sanderson short tube headers on it. Tubular control arms like we talked about there. It has all stainless and chrome hardware, polished stainless. Bottom side of the hood here has some nice little old school stuff done to it. Checkered flag and some burgundy flames. Anyway, hang on to the end of the video. We're definitely going to cover the undercarriage and all that kind of stuff for you. It does have the original data tag right here, which is originally a 49 convertible. There you go. Right, we'll give you a little clip here of the engine running. Dual quads offers on a it operates on the front carburetor until you kick it wide open, or progressive throttle linkage. Alright, we'll cover the trunk here, just like the interior of the car. Same level, high-end Swiss leather, Audio system back here, the bass speakers. Deck lid all finished in the same leather. Same German square weave carpet. Amp, bass speakers, fuel fill over here. This is the full wiring system for the car. Right here, kind of gives you an idea of the level of the wiring in it. All the relays. It's got individual air ports here should the compressor go down, where you can raise it back up. Both sides here. So backup air. Anyway, hang on to the end of the video here. Alright, we got it fired up here. We're going to cover some of the gauges and stuff for you. These Dakota digitals can be a little bit odd with a video camera. Anyway, the fuel gauge is mounted in the center console, which we talked about. Volts are 13.5, 1350 RPM. Temperatures, you know, about 167 right now. 63 pounds of oil pressure. The odometer is off on it, about half the speed of what it should be doing. He drives it local, Pismo Beach, that kind of thing, and just uses a GPS. It can be calibrated. Audio system down here. Air conditioning blows cold. Cold instantly, as a matter of fact. We're going to raise it up just a little bit to where he sets it, like we talked about in the video just moments ago. You just raise these up to, we'll just raise this up to about 100. And then the other one about 100. Left front. You do these individually. And then the rears are about, this is the rear side, take it up to about, you know, 65, 70, where he sets them. A little too much there. Set this one. There you go. We're going to take it around, turn it around, and take it back to his garage. Nice neighborhood. Just kind of give you a quick feel. We drive them just to make sure they run and drive down the street and back. Shift through the gears. I'm going to have to raise it up a bit to get it in his driveway, so I'm going to end the video here in just a minute. Alright, we'll get you the undercarriage. Like we talked about during the walk around, this is a full body off restoration. The chassis was completely separated from the body. It was stripped. It was powder coated. It has a 4-bar suspension in the rear with a 9-inch rear differential. Has a stainless fuel tank with an in-tank fuel pump. Show you a couple buttons as we go around the car. There's a mechanical cable release for the trunk. There's also a button release for the trunk there. You'll see the weather bumper button there. Drop down license plate frame. I'll give you a feel as we go around here. Has AirTech ride suspension on it, so it's got airbags on all 4 corners. Again, 4-bar suspension. Has Wilwood disc brakes, drilled slotted rotors. Kind of give you a look there. Billet Specialties, 18-inch on the rear, 255/45 ZR18s. Tires are a little bit dated, but this car's been stored indoors. Again, completed about 15 years ago. Date code on the rear tires are 03. Up front they're 05. Finished with a nice matte finish on the undercarriage here. Dual exhaust. Kind of get an eye at reflections of the paint and body panels on it as we go along the rocker there. Has a 700R4 automatic overdrive transmission. Up front here, there are 17-inch tires. There are 225/45 ZR17. Date code on these is 05. Again, Wilwood disc, 4-wheel disc brakes. Can take you up in the fender aprons here, and it's just a really nicely done car. Kind of give you a feel there. Obviously, we're getting near the end of the video, so give you a feel, more peek here. We're going to show you some remote access buttons over on the driver's side. Should you lock the remotes in it? Up front, Mustang 2 style rack and pinion power steering, tubular control arms, the Wilwood disc brakes from the back side, get you all the way around it here. We appreciate you listening to me. Over here, again, the same fender apron's nice. You'll see there's a button right there, a weather button. That'll give you access to the car if you lock the key in it. There's a mechanical release for the trunk and an electric release for the trunk, which gives you access, should the battery go dead, gives you access to the battery. So thought out that way. You can see the reflections on the panels again. Cool car. Lil Pepe. There you go. Thanks for listening to me. Have a great day. All right, we thought we'd do a quick little video here in the garage, kind of give you a feel. This Yeoman wagon, two-door Yeoman wagon's coming up our next road trip up here. The Impala's not going anywhere. He's keeping her. We have a 55 or 56 Chevy coming up, same collection. There you go.